Okay, good morning, everyone. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Welcome to Up and Moving, which is a free physical activity program for the Upper Peninsula. And our goal is to help keep adults physically active during the pandemic, over the summer and beyond. I'm one of the team members, Steve Elmer, so look forward to working with you today and leading you through our Saturday surprise workout that we have. A couple of items that you'll need to help you get started and go through the home-based workout. If you have a mop or a broomstick, we're going to do a little kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding, some canoeing, so you'll need that. I have a small weight here. This is a soup can or a jar of spaghetti sauce. It could be a dumbbell. Have a chair as well, something to sit on or a stool. And then finally at the end, we'll be down on the floor. So if you have a harder surface, see if you have a yoga mat, a blanket or something, or carpet works great. So I'll give you just a minute to grab those items and then we'll get started with our workout today. Also, a bottle of water is important. While you're grabbing those things, just a couple more announcements. We're going to start today with a short 5-minute warm-up. We're going to go through 3 different circuits. These are aerobic-based circuits, so focus on getting our heart beating faster. We're going to be breathing a little bit harder. We'll take a short pause or break in between each one. Then we'll finish with about a 5-minute cool down. So we should be in and out here right around 30 minutes. So if you're ready, we're going to start with our warm-up here. Get my timer going. We're just going to start with some shoulder rolls in the forward direction. We'll walk around the room here a little bit. We're going to warm up our arms. Then we're going to warm up our legs. Do a combination of arm and leg. Finish with a little walk, jog, and run. We'll get started for our circuit today. Hope you're having a great Saturday morning. It's sunny here in the Upper Peninsula. Looks like a great weekend, so we'll get you started with some physical activity, get you on your way. Go ahead and reverse direction with those shoulder rolls here. Always good for the home-based workouts to just survey the real estate that you have available in your room. Make sure any coffee tables, any items are out of the way. Going to switch it up. Let's do some arm circles here. Little arm circles in the forward direction. Actually make those a little bit bigger. Some big ones here. When you're ready, let's go ahead and reverse the direction. Small reverse arm circles. Make those a little bit bigger. So hopefully our arms are moved around here a little bit. Let's go ahead and focus on some lower body movements and stretches here. Going to do some knee hugs. Going to lift one leg off the ground. Just grab right below my knee. Kind of pull it in towards your chest. If you'd like to stand in place, that's perfectly fine. If you want to move around a little bit, that works as well. Okay, next we're going to grab the back of our foot here. Feel a little stretch, front part of the leg, the quadricep muscle. If it's a little too hard to grab them all the way to the back of the foot, you can just grab the heel of your shoe here. Always use the wall for support too. A couple more of these, and then we're going to switch out and focus on our hamstrings. Okay, next, hands up above. We're going to put the right leg out in front just a little bit. And I'm just going to reach down and do a scooping motion here. Come back up. We're going to do 4 on each leg. Feel a little stretch in the back of that leg, that hamstring muscle group. One extra one here for. All right, switch to the other leg. And reach down, whatever feels comfortable. Scoop back up. 4. We'll do one more as a bonus. Okay. Next, go ahead and shake out those arms, shake out those legs. Give me the side view here. We're going to do a dancing bear look at the moon maneuver. I'm going to tap my knees, reach up towards the sky, tip my head back. Let's do 10 of these. Feel a nice stretch down the stomach, front part of the body. And last couple, let's reach down, touch our shins or our toes, come up. Okay, one more here. Shake those out. Gonna do some zombie kicks here, hands out in front. And we'll just kick our legs up. Nice little stretch again in the back of the leg. You can move around the room a little bit if you can. Zombie or Frankenstein maneuver here. Okay, next we're going to do a little dance here, a little disco, shake it out. Going to roll our arms, reach up towards the sky. Stepping side to side. Let's get a little bit more dynamic. Kind of bend down, really reaching for that sky. We're going to pause, now we're going to roll it the reverse direction. Might be a little harder. I don't know about you, but my heart's beating a little faster. I'm definitely breathing harder. And we're going to finish it up here with a little walk in place. Bringing those knees up. Moving those arms. And switch to a jog if you can. Like to go in a circle, go right ahead, or you can stay in place. If you're going in a circle, let's go ahead and rotate directions. And we're going to finish it up here with a little sprint, end our warm up, so you can move those legs a little faster. Drive those arms. Bang that chest a little bit. Okay, we'll count it down here. 5. A little faster. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll take a little break here from our warm-up. Grab a drink if you need it. I'm going to get us set up for our first circuit here. Again, we're doing 3 this morning. You can get this stationed out. So we're going to grab the broomstick. I'm going to demo here first. You can do these by yourself, or you'll see here in a second, you can also do these with a family member. So I'm going to grab the broomstick, and we're actually going to do some canoeing here in the living room. So want to use both sides, but just going to grab the top of the broom here and just make the canoeing motion. We'll go for about a minute here. And just remember to switch sides. So just practice a couple of canoe strokes here. When you're doing these, also think about not only just using your arms, but actually putting your arms, straighten them out a little bit, and as you're coming down, you're almost doing a little bit of a side crunch. You're engaging some of those stomach muscles. I see Karen is doing a great job there on Zoom here. Okay, and if you need a family member, remember a canoe is hard to paddle by yourself. I have an assistant here today. So we're going to be doing the tandem canoeing here. So we'll get started on our 1 minute. And here we go. I'll be in the lead. Katie's here in the back. He's in charge of steering and keeping us going in the right direction. After our canoe here, we're going to switch to some skiing. We'll add in some running and some core work. Each of our circuits will be approximately 4 minutes. We'll mix up the circuit 3 different times. Okay, I'm going to switch sides here. Again, a nice little warm up to our circuit here. Think about using those arms and also engaging some of those bigger muscle groups in the stomach and the back. Next time you're watching TV, grab a family member. You can do some canoeing between the commercials, or they're welcome to join us today. Okay, 5 more paddle strokes here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch to some skiing. So thank you, Katie. We'll see you back for some paddle boarding here in a little bit. Our skiing here, we'll get the broom out of the picture. Going to do some diagonal skiing here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move my right arm forward, my left leg back. I'm just going to kind of oscillate here, back and forth. As you do this, go ahead and pick a spot on the wall. And one important thing to think about here is really kind of balancing on that one leg and then just switching over on the other leg. So it's a really good balance motion. You can go a little faster, but I would encourage you really to kind of hang out on that leg for a second before you're switching over. A little diagonal skiing here in the summer to get ready for our ski season in a few months here at UP. Okay, 5 more strides here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Okay, next we're going to switch to some jumping jacks. We're going to go for a minute here. So remember to pace yourself. I'm going to go ahead and start with the body weight friendly out to the side. Another option, you can simply do the stepping from side to side. And as you're pacing yourself here, we can do the full jack. So pick which one works for you. Okay, we are halfway through our jumping jacks here. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up if I can here. Finish it out. Nice and steady here all the way to the end. If we need to switch back, that's okay. Okay, we'll count it down together here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work, everybody. Just about done with this circuit here. We got one more, 1 minute to go. And look towards the sky. Hands on the top of the head here. Gonna go ahead and take my left knee. Try to touch my right elbow here. So a little cross. A crisscross standing ab maneuver here. It's okay if that knee and that elbow can't touch, but try to. You feel a little bit of a crunch here when you're doing these. We'll give you a water break after this. We'll regroup for our circuit number 2. You can move around a little bit if you'd like. Okay, we'll count these down together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's take a quick breather here. Shake it out. If you need a drink, go ahead and grab one. Take a minute rest here. So we did some canoeing there. We did some skiing, jumping jacks, and a little ab work there at the end. We'll go through another circuit, very similar, using some of the same muscle groups, but we'll make sure that we mix up the movements to keep you on your toes here, literally. So. While you're resting here, next one, we're going to start off with this, grab that broom or that mop, that hockey stick. We're going to be doing some stand-up paddleboarding, okay? This one you can do by yourself. Typically, you're the only person on the paddleboard. Be very similar to the canoeing, but this time I actually want you to move around the room a little bit. So you're going to be doing some big strokes here, moving around, make sure you're doing both sides. We'll start here in just a minute. Okay. Got that drink, you're ready to go. We're going to go for 1 minute here in our paddleboarding. So you can map out, see the lake there in your living room, bedroom, garage, and let's get after it here. Really thinking about keeping those arms a little straighter than you perceive, not so much of this, but more of a bigger stroke here. Paddling around the room. Don't forget to switch sides. Really see if you can engage some of those stomach muscles. You're doing that crunch. Reaching out. Okay, we'll count it down here together. 5 more paddle strokes. Let's do 5 on each side. 5 on the side that you're doing here. So 5, 4. Let's pick it up a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Switch to the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And one extra bonus here. Go ahead and put that paddle down. We're going to get into some skiing again, but it's a different muscle group. A little bit different here. Hands, go ahead and put them straight out. Now I want you to bring them close in. We're going to go ahead and extend our arms back, kind of hinge at the waist, at the hip here. It's called our double pulling motion. Again, you're feeling some crunch, using those triceps here, a little bend in the knee. To make this a little bit more challenging, you can up the tempo. Really push down and extend those arms. So you're pushing down, extending. And you can even come up on the toes here. Great work for the folks on Zoom, for the folks in my living room, and yours. Keep it going here. Let's do 5 more double pulling motions here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay, we're going to switch to a jog here for a minute. If you need a quick lap around your coffee table, into the bedroom and back, in the kitchen, whatever you have, going in circles like me, just remember to switch up that direction. Keep those arms moving, kind of driving here. And to make this a little bit easier, you can switch to a walk. Make this a little harder. Really drive those arms. Get you through here. Got about 10 seconds to go. If you can drive those arms, drive those legs. Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay, next, mountain climbers. Grab that chair. You can use the couch. You can even do these off the wall. Give you a quick demo here if you're off the wall. Just going to look straight ahead. You're going to bring your knee up to your chest as much as you can. If you have the couch, if that's a little too easy, couch, chair, go ahead and extend off the side here, and I'm going to bring that knee up to the chest. We'll get started on these. The final version, do the same thing. You can do it here on the floor. So go ahead and find the variation that works for you. I'll give you a couple seconds here. Then we're going to go for a minute. I'm actually going to do all three. I'm going to start on the wall, go to the couch, finish on the floor here. Okay, we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's finish up with our mountain climbers. It's easy sometimes to hold your breath, so remind yourself to breathe through these. Okay, we're 1/3 of the way through. I'm going to switch to the couch. Join me if you like, or stay where you're at. Then we're going to count these down here. Last few. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.5 here, 1.5 and 0. Great work, everybody. Then if you need a quick break, a sip of water, go ahead. We'll reset here. Finish up with one more circuit this morning. I'll get set up on our next one while you're taking a quick reset here. We've done our canoeing. We've done our paddleboarding. We're going to finish up with some kayaking across the lake there in your living room. Just to give you a technique here. Take that broomstick, that mop, stick it straight out. Have a comfortable grip here. We're going to do the paddling motion. I'll give you the side view. It's not so much this. Think about pushing those arms out, rotating that broomstick, and you're taking, really engaging that stomach muscle, using the muscles in the back to really have a powerful stroke. Very similar to the canoeing. I'll give you a second to practice here. Make this a little harder. You can up your tempo. Just try that for a second. Think about if you're out on the water. If you have a family member, they can come in the video here. This is a tandem kayak, so you can go a little faster across your lake there. Okay, so if you're ready here, we'll go ahead and get started on our last circuit for the workout. We'll start with our kayaking here. Thumbs up, everybody. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. We'll try to coordinate it if you're doing with a family member, or teammate, or significant other. Yep. Same side here. I see some excellent paddling technique there on our Zoom video. The folks doing it in their living room. Great work, everybody. I know this is a little different. When you're doing this, you should be feeling it, or at least feel like you're engaging some of those muscles in the trunk, stomach. You're moving your arms, but you're also engaging some of those muscles in the upper back. Okay, let's count it down here. 10 more kayak strokes here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one. We're going to do 5 bonus ones here. Let's pick up the pace a little bit here. We're paddling up a swift current now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great work. Thank you. Okay. Going to do one more skiing motion here. Meet you back in the center of the room. This one's a fun one. This would be a skate skiing motion, similar to ice skating, speed skating. What I'd like you to do to start out is just step side to side. Okay, and then what we have to do here, as we're stepping side to side, let's go ahead and add in the arm motion. So as I'm stepping to my right, taking my arms and I'm pushing down, stepping to the left, pushing down. Give you the side view here. So it's very similar to what we were doing before, kind of the pushing, but now we're just adding in the side step. This is kind of what it looks like. I think if you haven't skied before, seen hockey or ice skating on TV, kind of doing that, but adding in an arm motion. All of these movements are involving muscles of our legs, our arms. It's a great whole body workout. Keep those arms a little closer so it's almost like a crunch. Okay, 10 more ski maneuvers here. We're on the home stretch. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next maneuver we have is we're walking the tightrope here in the room. So back up, whatever real estate you have in the room, arms out to the side. I want you to walk that tightrope, right foot in front of the left. When you get to the end, we're going to run it back, jog it back. Going to do it again here. See if you can do that tightrope maneuver. First of all, control, good balance. And if you can, speed it up a little. Go the other direction here. After you finish up this tightrope maneuver, let's go through and one more. I'm going to do my last tightrope maneuver here. Meet you at the front of the camera. And then we threw in a wild card here. Once you're at the front of the camera, let's go ahead and walk it back. Keep an eye out behind you here. We'll run it back up to the camera. Wave a thumbs up. One more backwards. Walking the tightrope here. One foot right behind the other. Okay. So we're going to finish up this circuit. I'll meet you on the floor. If you're not on carpet, see if you have a mat, a blanket, a towel will work. You'll need that soup can, that small weight, even a candle, something just that you can hang on to. Okay. Hopefully you can see here, we're going to do 2 different core exercises to wrap up. First, we're going to start with the Russian twist. I'm going to go ahead and just put my heels up like this. Going to take that small object, whatever you have, just going to move it from the right side over to the left. Back. So just practice this for a second. If you want to make this a little harder, lean back and cross those legs and do the same maneuver just like this. I'm going to get our timer started here. We're going to go for 30 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and twist. Nice steady pace here. These are a little easy. Go ahead and lift those legs off the ground. If that's still too easy, you need more of a challenge, you can up your tempo. We'll go through these again with a little bit bigger weight. But you're doing great here. Hang in there. Let's go for another 7 seconds here. We'll count it down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One bonus one. Gonna put that object aside. We're gonna go ahead and lay down here. We're gonna do some ankle touches, some hands up at the top. Reach towards the sky. I'm gonna take my right arm and try to touch that left ankle. Excuse me, right to right. Right arm touching my right ankle or right heel, whatever you can do. Reach toward the sky, then you're gonna do that left hand or that left ankle heel. Reach towards the sky. Practice a couple of these. So right arm, reaching down, reaching over, up towards the sky, then left, sky, right. We'll get you started. This is the last exercise. 30 seconds left here. We're going to start these. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Up towards the sky, touching that right side. Reaching up towards the sky, left side. Reaching up over to the right sky. Keep it going. You feel a little crunch in the side. You can't quite get that ankle. Bring those heels a little closer to your butt. Okay, 10 seconds to go here. Don't forget to reach up towards that sky. Okay, last couple here. 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Great work. You can hang out on the floor. Finish up with a couple of stretches. Grab that drink if you need to. Show you our first stretch here while you're just resetting after that last circuit. There's a great yoga pose here. You do this cobra style. You can come up on your hands. A nice stretch in the stomach. If that's a little too aggressive, just come up on your forearms here. After your quick reset after the circuit 3, we'll just hang out here, get a good little stretch. I don't know about you all, but I'm definitely sweating here and breathing harder. It's a great way to get our heart and our breathing elevated, good healthy stress on the heart. Each week we're trying to accumulate approximately 150 minutes of that. That might sound like a lot, but you got your 30 minutes in today. So our Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recommend you doing something like this, where you can add up the activity. So that might be 3 to 5 days of something like this, or a little bit less, but doing it more often, 5 to 6 days. 150 minutes a week is the goal, and certainly want to work up to that if you're doing less. So. Okay, good little stomach stretch here. I'm gonna go ahead and sit on my butt here. We're gonna stretch out our hamstrings. I'm gonna move my feet apart here a little bit, reach up above, and then nice little stretch. I'm gonna reach over to my left leg here. Reach down, grab that shin. You can touch your toe. Just a nice stretch here, nothing to cause pain or overstretch. Feel like you got a good stretch on your left leg here. Gonna go ahead and reach up towards the sky. Come back over to that right leg, same thing. These hamstrings are stretched out just a little bit. Go ahead and reach you back up on the floor or on the standing. I want to go ahead and grab the wall here for some support. reach up, grab my foot, little quad stretch, kind of pull that underneath you. Again, a little pro tip here, if this is just a little uncomfortable, you can always just grab your heel. Still get a stretch. Just a reminder that we have workouts 4 days a week. Of course, we have today's workout at 10 on Saturday. On Mondays, we have more of our higher intensity or HIIT training, interval style workout. That's Monday at 5:30. We have Thursday at 9:30 is more aerobic exercise, agility, balance, moving quick, light on your feet. And then if you're available at Wednesday at 12 p.m., we have more of a movement-based 20-minute movement session to keep you active over the lunch hour. So many different ways to join us. Go ahead and switch sides. Stand for this one. And all of our workouts are archived. They're publicly available on our free website at upandmoving.org. I think to date we have close to 100, it's done 160 workouts for go back and flip through. So 2 last stretches here, then we'll wrap it up. Hands up towards the sky. We're going to do a couple of those hamstring scoops again. I like those. Let's do 3 on each side. Switch to the other leg here. Okay, last one, do a side stretch here. Feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. I'm going to take my right arm, put it up and over. I'm going to reach that left arm. It's up to you if you want to put it down here, close to your knee or up by your hip. Somewhere in between is okay. I want to commend everybody on Zoom and on Facebook for going through the workout today, and great way to start off the weekend. Please encourage others to check out our resources. Go ahead and switch to the other side. And we're looking forward to seeing you at a future workout. I'll go ahead and stop the recording here in just a second. If you have any questions or feedback, feel free to stay on. And have a great rest of your weekend. Thanks, everybody.